Hello, welcome back to my art channel. This quick video is about the art of gesture drawing. I think gesture drawing is probably the most misunderstood subjects in figure drawing. There's so many different ways of describing it and practicing it. Gesture drawing is very different than your traditional drawing or traditional studies where you are proportioning, you're looking at measurements and width and height and all those kind of things. But with a primitive gesture, you are just looking for that action. You want to express that as quickly as possible. You're expressing the figure as one unit of energy, everything moving at once. So the goal is to try to draw everything at once, which is very difficult to do and definitely takes practice. It's important to feel what it's like to be in the position that the model is taking. So, if you have a good model, they're taking or making some kind of twisted, energetic pose. In your mind, you want to picture yourself in that position so you can feel that, and you'll be more likely to express the energy as a whole. In many cases, you will draw lines that will travel up inside of the form and not necessarily an outside line. You'll notice that I have a loose grip on the pencil and I'm drawing basically with my shoulder, with the whole arm. And again, that's going to allow you to access that flow and energy. One of the most common questions I get as an instructor is about flow. How can I get more flow? My figures are stiff. So the gestures are going to solve that. It's going to be the undercurrent to any art that you do. To help try to find that flow, I would suggest to keep your drawing tool on the paper, keep your pencil on the paper, and just let that flow. Don't try to think too much about it, just let it happen organically. But again, it's more about feel than it is, again, looking at the anatomy. Some poses are going to be much harder than others to see this flow. Sometimes you'll have a model that's bending over in sort of this curved shape, so you can just go right in and mark that curve and build off that a little bit. Other poses, you're just going to have to search more. This final gesture drawing of my video here I call this a cousin of a gesture. There's all kinds of cousins of gestures, different ways that you can approach this and add on to it. So as you can see, I'm using more lines, so it's becoming a little bit more dimensional. So this is another practice that we can use. So this gesture pushes out a little bit outside of your traditional primitive gesture, just marking the energy. So here you can see, again, I'm shooting for some form. You can start to see the roundness of the leg, you can start to see the shape of the arms, neck, and head. So again, this is another type of practice, but it's still rooted in the gesture. And to finish out this drawing, I'm actually adding tone or value. So again, we're pushing this so-called gesture a little bit further. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope to see you soon. Thanks. Please subscribe to see more.